Hey friends, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Colleen, not Marty. It's the third episode of the second season of Super Art Fight. Isn't that fun? And I am here with your usual other co-host, Ross Nover.
Hey Colleen,
Ross.
how's it going?
I mean, it's going pretty good. How about you?
Well, let's see. I haven't worn anything on my feet that wasn't slippers for about 4 days. So, toasty, but stir crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I've worn shoes in a year, so fair.
I really hope we look back on all of these Twitch shows we've done, and we just see our slow descent into madness.
I mean, yeah, I agree. So we're at the midway point of this season. This is your first episode back, correct?
Yes. Yeah, it sure is. That is correct. Was that a quiz? Yes, you are correct.
Well, since it's your first time back, I think you should do the honors of explaining to the lovely internet peoples how Art Fight works if they've never seen one.
Sure. We didn't change it while I was gone, did we? It's still the same deal.
Did.
Okay.
We totally
well
did.
Then I'll just make some stuff up, then we'll see how it goes. Okay, everyone. Well, welcome to another round of season 2 of the Super Art Fight Online tournament of Tournament Champion Awesomeness. Did we name this thing? I don't remember. I just remember calling it season 2. Does it have a name?
Sure.
Great.
Season 2.
We'll go with that. The Ross Nover Commemorative Tournament of Champions. So, what you are going to see here tonight is 3 bouts of online art fighting action. In each bout, 2 artists will walk up to the digital canvas. They will have 20 minutes to cover the canvas with artwork. At the end of those 20 minutes, you, the audience watching at home, if you're watching live, will have a chance to choose the winner of the match based on who you vote for in our online Twitch poll. But if that isn't crazy enough, and trust me, that will be somewhat crazy, we are also spinning what we call the Wheel of Death, which is full of random topics submitted ahead of time via our website, superartfight.com. All the topics on the Wheel of Death, which you can go submit to right now for future shows, will then be worked into the canvas somewhere, somehow by our artists, which will, of course, change the total tempo of the match. And of course, it's a tournament, so who wins and who loses plays into who will return week after week and who has their chance at the championship belt. Here's the tournament as it stands right now. Colleen, how any upsets that you've noticed so far?
I think that General Storm Sketch came in blazing, his first art fight in the internet space, and he kind of kicked it out of the water. So he's kind of like, an upset for the other more seasoned Neo fighters. So
he is upsetting. Yes, that is accurate.
I think it will be very interesting to see how this tournament continues with him in it.
Yeah, and we're also going to see Uncle Al going up against Atropa Belladonna tonight, which I'm really curious to see how that's going to go. Those are 2 what I can only describe as opposing energies brought to the canvas.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like your cool aunt and then your Uncle Al.
Exactly. We're also going to be seeing Stevie Speed tonight, going up against Red Aaron, which is going to be really fun. And in the redemption bracket, no, sorry, not the redemption bracket, but down below, as you see here, we're going to have Groovy going up against Titanium, which will be another element of this tournament that I am eager to see happen.
But funny thing, Ross, that is the redemption bracket.
Oh, it is the redemption bracket. That's why it's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That makes way more sense. This is what I get for trying to read the chat window while also talking at the same time, which I do not recommend.
No. Well, let us. That was a very good explanation. Totally on point. Let's get into
Not at all
it
rusty.
with our first bout, which happens to be the redemption bout.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, this bout is scheduled for one fall. I've been in Super Art Fight for 6 years, and I still don't know what that means. And
It means one person's gonna fall.
Oh, all right, sure. You can do the countdown.
And it has a 20-minute time limit. All right. You want me to do the countdown? Oh no, that's later.
Oh no, yeah. Let us get to our artists. We should do that. So again, this is our first redemption bout, and from the depths of the pit came forth the primordial essence, the raw power, the sludgy madness that is metal, and coming in like a bat out of hell. Right now, we have Titanium. Aw, baby, what's wrong?
It's been too long. I have subsisted for far too long without victory. And I'm finally, you broke me, audience. And not even my fearsome wielding of the mouse can impress you people. And so tonight, we are no longer Titanium. Instead, I am Crytanium.
But Titanium, do you not think that since it's now the year of the metal ox, the most metal year ever, that this would maybe give you some energies to help you maybe clinch a win?
Maybe, I don't know. I think the metal sheep, which is, my sign, that is objectively the metalist of all possible zodiacs. Also an Aquarius, and also my birthday is in 3 days.
You're gonna do great, pal. I believe in you. But we're gonna go over to Ross to introduce your opponent.
Okay. Wow. I mean, that was. I mean, there was a lot to unpack there, wasn't there? Okay. So here we go. Coming up to the digital canvas is somewhere in between a walking question mark and an ellipses. They are or are not an interdimensional traveler of some kind, maybe or maybe not. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, please give it up for Groovy. Over here, Groovy.
Where? Oh, hello again.
Yes.
Hello.
How
are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Wait, hold on 1 second. I'm getting a call. Hello? Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a banana.
No. 15,000. I'm on Art Fight. Art Fight. Yes, I do have a chicken foot. Yes, it is right here. I don't know what you want me to. I have to hang up. I have to go. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Interdimensional phone calls just kind of come randomly. What were we talking about?
Welcome to Super Art Fight.
Right. Super Art Fight. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. You ready for a bout? You're gonna draw, fight things, Titanium. It's gonna be fun.
I have a pen that has magically appeared in my hand. I suppose it is time to draw. Yes, I am ready.
Okay, because your phone was a banana, so are you sure the pen really works? It isn't like, I don't know, Twizzlers?
You can't tell it's a banana or else it won't be a phone.
Aha, great. Well, cool. I have literally no response for that. So, why don't we get this match started? Producer Steve, can you take us over the canvas, please? All right, so each round has a starting topic, and tonight we have a very simple one: pink things versus blue things. And they're color-coded to our artists. Great. Shoot, let's get things started. Artists, are you ready?
What?
Yeah, but great. Yep, okay. Groovy, are you ready?
For what?
Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1, art fight! Okay. Off to a bumpy start there, but we got things going. So, Colleen, when someone hands you a banana phone, do you pick it up?
Yes, obviously. I honestly think that Groovy's reasoning for it being a phone and not a banana made complete sense to me.
I mean, that must have been a very appealing phone call.
I am sure it was. As cringe as that joke was, I am sure it was.
Ross, you're with me, man. I have hope for you yet.
I do what I can. So, some pink things appearing on the left-hand side. So far, all we know is they're furry or fuzzy. And on the right-hand side, some blue things looking, dare I say, pretty horny.
Oh boy.
Whoa, dude.
We got another hour and a half of this, Colleen.
Yeah, I know. I've never hosted with you before, and it's gonna be like when I hosted with Megan, just puns that make me just want to die. Just on the inside.
You know, you can turn it into a drinking game. Basically, anytime you feel like drinking, you take a drink.
All right. I mean, I have teas, so sure, why not?
You're gonna be so sleepy timed by the end of this.
I know. I feel and I wonder. It's Titanium. Are we getting some riff on a blue moon thing going here?
It will be made evident. But just understand that I have the utmost respect for blue babes and pay attention to the moon right here. Maybe your brain will align every once in a blue moon and understand the brutality of my thoughts.
Okay.
And on the left-hand side, I believe we have Jane Fonda.
Whoa, dude. That's that's a cool movie. But no, this is an anime babe from
Bubblegum Crisis?
No, Dirty Pair actually, but close.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw pink and I jumped to conclusions.
But the hair is, you could make that assumption with the hair and sweatband. Yeah. I know I just turned my head somehow that would make it easier for me to understand what was going on here, but it didn't. I tried really hard. And we are 2 minutes out from the spin, just letting you all know that soon we will be there.
And now we're getting a boob window there on the left-hand side. That is such a high boob window, it's practically a collarbone window. And meanwhile, on the right-hand side, we do have now Happy Moo Year written on the side of that blue thing. And an array of, I don't know, energies spewing back and forth between them. Unclear exactly their effect, but neither of them seem too happy about it, whatever the hell's going on there.
Well, I'm assuming that this is an ox. We got that. I feel like it's snot. Is it ox snot that is now on the character from Dirty Pair?
It very well might be. And
we are currently witnessing the steam from the ox's mighty snort, flattening this 80s ass hair.
Okay.
Man, that's totally a buzzkill.
That's not good for a perm.
No, man. That's
Ooh,
what
boy.
I'm poking the ox in the eye with the headband thing.
And we are 30 seconds away from our first spinning of the Wheel of Death. This might totally change the course of the match as both artists try and figure out what to do with the new topics that come to them. As you can see here, to give you some ideas of what we might be in for, Ref Adam missing poster, because we still haven't found Ref Adam, and overgrown plants. So once we spin that wheel, it could be anyone's match, and 1 respin per artist per round. Oh, and it's 15 minutes. Here it goes. Both wheels spinning. Groovy gets Kalu's new job. And Caillou, thank you. And Titanium gets Lucha Couture. You guys gonna stick with those?
Can I please have a respin? I don't like that bald-headed little guy.
All right, no job for Caillou. And Titanium, you're gonna stick with Lucha Couture?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I had a feeling. Well, gonna have to drink some tea on that one, Colleen.
Yeah, well, I mean, or not, because I hate Caillou. Well, you know, he's just an evil little boy. Is that Caillou?
That's like one of those.
He's such a bummer, man. Like, he's just like, everything sucks and my life is terrible. And it's like, man, you have so much going for you, dude. Like, calm the hell down.
You know, if only Caillou had the topic that you have, Groovy, which is tricorn hats. If that kid wore a tricorn hat, maybe he'd be a better person.
Yeah, man. We could only hope.
That kid is going to grow up to be a hat guy, though. I mean, it's written all over the top of his head.
So in that time, we've had the character from Dirty Pair turned into Madonna. As you can tell from the conical breasticles. And the New Year Ox has some udders, I believe.
Yep, that is getting, she's looking utterly amazing right now. And meanwhile, we've got our Lucha Couture there on the left-hand side. I agree with you, that's Madonna, but it seems to be Madonna by way of Gurren Lagann. So she may be using her boobs to spiral up to the heavens.
I think the ox is now blood. Blood is just pooling under. I mean, it's on brand for Titanium. And I'm going to guess now Groovy for the just epically brutal blood dripping and stabbed with tricorn hats, you know.
Well, you know, when you only have one color, you got to work with what you got. So it's really hard to say exactly what material that is. So we can hope for the best. But yeah, it's not looking great. But why don't we check in with our own referee? Now, I understand Ref Adam's still missing. So Captain Bloodbeard, are you there?
Yar, Ross Nover?
Yes, that's me.
Friend?
Yes.
No, I distinctly remember last week me talking to Ross Nover, and the week before that, it was Ross Nover. And over Christmas, it was Ross Nover. You, sir, are no Ross Nover.
Well, this is awkward. I mean, I wasn't here those last 2 times. So I'm not sure who you were talking to, but it wasn't me. So
We're someone who had more hair, but a shittier beard, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, that's Marty.
Marty?
Oh, but you call him Ross, huh?
No, that lad is Ross Nover. Anyway, fake Ross Nover, and who is the other one? Who are you?
Oh, I'm Colleen.
Colleen. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Colleen. Well, going on in the chat here, we have much confusion over the antics of Groovy. He is very mysterious indeed, and the Crytanium I see, who used to be so eloquent, so badass, so hardcore, is now soft and sad. Really, I hope she gets her zeal back now that it be the year of the ox. But wait, because the wheel is going to need to spin soon, so I shall return at the next bout. Goodbye.
Okie dokie. That was some pirate time. And 3, 2, 1, spinny of the wheel time.
Spinny of the wheel time. I like it.
Yeah. So we've got for Groovy, Nightmare Fuel, and for Titanium, what not to wear. Titanium, would you like to use your respin?
I will take the respin. You simply need to look at my opponent to, the joke wrote itself.
Sick burn.
Ooh, that's a sick
Oh.
burn.
Yo.
All right, Titanium, you get your vote for Jeopardy host. And just to point out that Groovy has already used their wheel spin, so they don't have one right now.
And by the way, our Luchador runway, was it? Now featuring turnbuckles down the runway, a very long, I guess, wrestling squared circle. It's a squared circle of a runway is what I'm trying to say.
Well, Groovy is definitely feeling the nightmare fuel, especially if your nightmare involves many eyes and a lot of teeth and jaws that just don't exist.
You know, some people just really are not into that many eyes. You know, it's how it goes sometimes. Must be a real pain in the butt getting glasses for that guy.
And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we've got more eyes and teeth coming onto the runway. And I really do wonder who Titanium is voting for Jeopardy host.
Yeah. I think we're getting gritty up top.
I think you are correct.
You know, really, this is just another case how we need really just more Muppets everywhere in the world. And I think Gritty Jeopardy would be a great one. I'd even be okay with our first Muppet congressman at this point.
Things really... Muppets, I think, would maybe do a better job in some cases.
Couldn't be worse.
It's true.
I mean,
feel like...
I don't know if you get your stimulus checks, but you definitely get a pie in the face.
Yeah. And it at least would be a, organic cream pie. Maybe coconut cream if you're, vegan.
But would they get called a puppet by their opponent is the question.
But what if their opponent was also a puppet?
Well, I think that's the argument. Okay, we are 2 minutes away from the next spinning of the Wheel of Death, and possibly the introduction of Gritty's candidacy for government. We'll find out soon enough. And our Nightmare Fuel appearing in the top left, Gritty appearing as Titanium's vote for Jeopardy host in the top middle. Lots of chaos all over the left side of the canvas as more Nightmare Fuel makes its way around the entire left side of the canvas. I gotta ask you, Colleen, who's your vote for Jeopardy host?
Ooh, oh my gosh. There's a lot of people that I think would do really well, but I kind of think LeVar Burton would be like one of the best choices, like for the wholesome factor, but like wholesome plus facts is the wholesome factor. Yeah, LeVar Burton, that would be mine.
I've got nothing better. I just hope he ends every episode with more fish for Kunta. I think that would be a great sign off. You know, he's got to really brand it, and that could be really fun.
All right. Well, we are about a little over 30 seconds to the last spin of the Wheel of Death. I feel like we might be getting a Kermit Sanders down at the bottom right hand of the canvas from Titanium.
Yeah, I believe so. It's little Bernie Kermit Sanders the frog down in the bottom right there. You know, oh man, now I want to like rewrite Rainbow Connection to be about democratic socialism, which I think could be really amazing.
All right,
the
wheel. Yep.
And with that, we're spinning the wheel for both artists. Groovy has got pizza bones, and for Titanium we have creepy dolls, which arguably maybe is already done. So both artists now shifting to work on that. Our pizza bone coming together in the pretty much center of the canvas from Groovy. It looks like it is just a bone crust pizza, which I think was on the menu at Pizza Hut for a while. Isn't that right, Colin?
Probably, but I'm pretty sure there was a massive recall because no one would want that. No, that's a lie. Dogs and people who like bones would want that. I don't know. There are people
really supposed to give like actual bones to dogs though, because like they could shatter or something.
I have zero idea, but probably not a good idea.
Yeah, probably. Also, what creature creates the pizza bone pizza?
Ogres.
Done. Why not?
First thing that came to my head, so it's ogres.
Straight up ogres.
I think the nightmare fuel is becoming Titanium's creepy doll. I'm seeing some pigtails forming around the triple eye teeth section. And to be honest, if my doll had that many eyes and teeth more than a normal one, I would be like, you know what? No. It's gonna go in the trash. Or the incinerator. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it looks haunted. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely looks creepy, haunted, and like it's in need of a recall more than the Pizza Hut pizza bones. Okay, you're squinting hard here, Colleen. What are you seeing?
I'm
Talk us through it.
To read what Titanium has written in the top corner that's now being erased.
On a doll watch.
Of course.
What?
We're getting meta with Art Fight now and just referencing more popular internet properties. I'm into it. So we've got now chicken pizza bones all over the canvas from Groovy.
No. Fried chicken pizza.
Fried chicken pizza.
Fried
I gotta be honest.
pizza.
I would move to Flavortown for a fried chicken pizza.
That's where they make it, man. It's awesome.
I'm gonna say Groovy's been to Flavortown, and
Oh hell yeah! I've been to Flavortown, man. That place is rocking.
Oh man, it wouldn't surprise me if Groovy's passport has them marked as being a resident of Flavortown.
Titanium, are you doing a metal skeleton version of Guy Fieri on this in-bone fried chicken pizza?
Wait, you mean Guy Fieri isn't already a metal skeleton? Well, skeleton that also consumes much gelatinous cubes, but either way, this is news to me.
Oh, all right. Well, we are about 50 seconds out, so get in those final jokes. Ross, can you? What are your feelings right now? Because this is a canvas.
It sure is, Colleen. And I mean, when I look at this canvas, I see two things. One is pizza bones everywhere, which I do think is a pretty phenomenal idea coming together. And also that screaming ox in the top right, which just, I mean, it just looks to be struggling so hard. So hard. And I relate to that on a like emotional level. And you can't not.
Well,
oh, and 3, 2, 1. Caps on markers or digital styluses. And that's an art fight.
wow. Well, producer Steve, I guess it's time to put the voting up in the chat, and we'll check in with our artists. Ross, why don't you check in with Titanium and I will check in with Groovy?
It would be my pleasure. Titanium, or should I say Crytanium?
No, I have revived! I am Titanium once again!
Oh, well, welcome back.
Yes,
Good to
it feels good to be back. The pleasure of art fighting, of thrashing, of deathing, of sludging. You get the joke.
Yep, I got it. Thank you. So let me ask you, are you a big Jeopardy fan?
Maybe.
I'll take that as a yes, I guess. I mean, I feel like you could add some pretty sick double kick drums to that.
I just have to say that I get very irritated when everyone chooses hominid evolution for 500 and they don't know the difference between Paranthropus boisei and Australopithecines. It's very irritating when you have nonsense like that appear on such a show of great, hallowed intellectualism.
I couldn't agree more with all of those things you said that I could repeat, but choose not to. Colleen, why don't you check in with Groovy?
All right. Hey, Groovy, how are you feeling about this bout?
What? I had a lot of fun for sure.
Groovy, has your phone become a banana now, and you are now able to eat it because it is no longer a phone?
I mean, that's kind of a deep question. I might just be eating a phone, but it doesn't really. I was hungry, man. I was hungry.
All right, I'm not gonna put your feet to the coals on that one. Is there anything that stuck out for you for this? Like one thing that you really loved drawing during this bout?
Oh, the Nightmare Fuel was definitely my favorite. It's kind of my cup of tea for some reason, which is odd because like I'm kind of like a peaceful, like calm kind of person, but like the Nightmare Fuel just kind of flows through me sometimes, man.
I can feel that, sometimes it's a little bit of a bad trip. I get it. All right,
wait, about what?
A trip. You're going someplace and you're like, man, I forgot all my underwear. That's a bad trip.
Oh, crap. Yeah, that happened to me once. It sucks.
It does. Producer Steve, do we have a winner? Well, look at that, friends. Titanium. The Year of the Ox, I think, seemed to have clinched it for you. You are... Wow, that was so brutal that Zoom cut you off.
Yeah, you were too loud for Zoom, and we got mostly just silent screaming. Which I gotta be honest.
I typically cause such things in my bouts, don't I? I cannot hear you scream, but I understand that the energy of me, the hopefully, it better communicate the brutality of wrenching into your gut and simply letting out a primordial ooh.
Yeah. Okay, sure. So, what are you gonna do with the makeup now that you coming off of a win? It seems like you've gotten your groove back a bit. So, like, maybe a little more
I
smiley.
continually am asked this question about makeup, and I am continually confused about makeup. What are we talking about? Why? What is the implication here?
Like your face, like all the black crying tears.
This is simply what my face always looks like. The pigments in my face morph to match the mood of the room and the emotions I am currently feeling.
Okay. Well, anything you'd like to plug going into coming out of this today's show?
Yes, let me put on the voice where people can understand me. As always, you can find me at the Durian Prince on socials, especially Twitter, where I'm most active. And you know what, guys? There's always tons of stuff to do. Just because we have a certain orange Cheeto out of office doesn't mean it isn't a great time to keep calling and harassing your electeds about, the important things. I won't tell you what they are because that's on you guys, but
All right, well, let's go over to Groovy. How you feeling, Groovy?
About what?
The match.
The what?
Sure. Well, do you want to plug anything before we move on to the next bout and you head off to whatever interdimensional engagement you have next?
Speaking my language, I would like to plug this massive hole in my gut that, which is to say that I would like to fill it with food. But I would also like to plug artbyzellis.com. That is ARTZEEELLIS.com.
A lot of E's, but everyone should go there. Remember, a lot of E's. All right, thank you, Groovy, for being here. And I think it's time for us to get to our next bout. Is that right, Ross?
Yeah, I believe so. By the way, before we just run right into the next, if you haven't already and you can spare a couple dollars, we would love your support on Patreon. That is patreon.com/superartfight. You can, of course, subscribe to us here on Twitch, which does us also favors for reasons, and follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, superartfight.com. We have a mailing list there that you can go check out. And we have some new merch that either has gone up or will go up soon, but go check out our merch page. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I wasn't here last week, so I don't know why Marty's head is a pickle. But this awesome titanium shirt has now just dropped, and it is amazing. And of course, we have these two new face masks, and you still need a face mask. And since you're supposed to double up on face masks, why not go ahead and get both the Sexy Bunnies face mask and the Fart Bus face mask, because you need a fart bus on your face. Isn't that right, Colleen?
Yeah, I mean, how else are you going to cover up the, months and months of not going out, clearly bad breath? Like, right? That's how that works. You just want to cover the fart bus tootin' of your mouth when you burp in your mask.
Cover your farts with a face mask.
Oh, yeah. All right. So the next bout is our non-tournament bout. And we have two very fun artists to bring out to you. So I'm going to bring out the next one. So she doesn't really need a whole lot of an introduction. Some people have been trying to, politely wrench the claim of nicest person in art fight from her. but no one has yet to really be able to oust our Commissar of Kindness from that spot. Anyway, here's Red Aaron.
Hello, Colleen. What is up?
Hey, Aaron. That's a look.
Yeah.
What you going for there?
Well, so last season I tried some trash talk and it did not go well and I had a bad time. But I thought maybe to like up my image this season, I'd be cooler.
Yeah, and how does one be cooler?
Well, filters, I think, are in the zeitgeist right now. And if that filter is of sunglasses, that's pretty cool.
Well, I, for one, support your endeavor and wish you the best of luck in your maintaining coolness factor. All right, Ross, let's bring on our next guest.
Yeah, I don't know how anyone can compete with that level of coolness, though. So, okay, all right, here we go. All right, next up to the canvas is the fastest member of the Super Art Fight roster, a stock car racer, artist, and Super Cola spokesperson. Give it up for Stevie Speed!
You people! It's my freaking week off, and you dragged me. Listen, you got me on the grindstone working this freaking tournament already, and now you're dragging me in on my weekend off to face Erin, who I already beat? I beat her already. Why am I doing this again? It's my day off. I'm supposed to be relaxing, maxing out by the pool. It's snowing, but you get what I'm coming at. You get it. You understand. And yet I'm just like, I just don't understand what you people want from me. I'm a freaking star, and you're dragging me in on my day, my week off. This is me time. This is Stevie Speed time, and you're ruining it.
I'm really sorry about that, Stevie Speed. But we're glad you're here.
Yeah, I bet you are. You freaking need me to make this show work.
I mean, we do, in the sense. Sure, I'm not going to argue this point. Okay, let's go over to the canvas and get things started, shall we? All right. Sorry, go ahead, Colleen.
Nope, you're on it. Go.
Our starting topics are consistent. I gotta give them that. We got real creative for the show. You can tell. Stevie Speed in green is going to be drawing green things, while Red Aaron in purple will be drawing purple things. There are 20 minutes on the clock. This match is scheduled for one fall and has a 20-minute time limit. So let's say we get things started. Stevie Speed, are you ready?
I guess I'm ready, Ross.
Cool Red Aaron, are you ready?
What it is.
All right, 3, 2, 1, art fight. Colleen, what it is?
What? Well, you know what? It's pretty clear, I think, that they're drawing a bunch of circles, but I have a feeling I know what those bunch of circles is. Do you know what those bunch of circles is?
I believe we are getting grapes. I believe it is a grape on grape battle. It is just grapes.
Well, you know what we have to say to our audience in the chat? Like, honestly, this match is just going to come down to whose grapes did you like better? Do you want to go for the more Fruit of the Loom, Aaron's, anthropomorphized grapes? Or are you going to go for more of the, local wineries, business card grapes?
Do you think that the audience is coming into this with grape expectations?
Sure. Yes, obviously they are. This is I died so much on the inside with that one.
I'm just saying, if you need to make a grape escape, I understand.
No. God, it's painful. It is like physical pain. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on.
It wasn't that funny. I'm sorry.
It wasn't, but we've got Yoshi coming from Stevie Speed on the right.
Coming up hot.
Yep. And I'm gonna say that Yoshi kind of looks a little like concerned about what his tongue just touched.
I mean,
yeah.
If you pause on Yoshi mid mouth open, he does look that concerned. It's just that normally you don't get just like the paused moment of it all. But even more concerned than Yoshi is the grape, apparently.
Oh no! And we have Hawkeye and Dad Ass.
Yeah. Looks like Hawkeye's smuggling some grapes himself.
Mm-hmm. That you could bounce a quarter off of that, but Red Aaron, is this your cool Hawkeye?
Well, it brings awareness to an important message.
What is that message?
To not only sexualize women.
That is an important message. Thank you.
Don't know why that was hard to say, but we got some giggles.
We sure
Also,
did.
Green Grape Baby saying, "Dad, no." What is the backstory there? Like, who's the father? Is it Yoshi or the green grapes?
I mean, it could be a blend. We don't know.
Yeah. And what is
what? Wait, I'm sorry, but what is going on to poor Hawkeye and his bunches? I don't know what else to call it.
I don't know, but Barney has made his way into the top right corner and is apparently the father of Yoshi.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of what I can only describe as some Maury level drama here on the canvas, as apparently we're just getting generations coming out here. We've got father and son dinosaur, father and son grape, and then there's also a Hawkeye whose butt is also a bunch of grapes.
And we're about 30 seconds from the first spin of the wheel. And things are definitely getting Maury.
They sure are. And
is that Grimace? We've got a Grimace.
Yeah. Well, going back to our starting topics, we've got purple versus green here.
And we're spinning the wheel for more purple versus green. And Stevie Speed has Disco Duck, and Red Aaron has Sassy Sasquatch. Do either of you want to respin?
I don't want no ducks.
All right, respin for Stevie Speed, and then Aaron, are you good?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So we will see what Stevie Speed has. Yoga poses as real things for Stevie Speed. Hope that works out for him.
You could almost argue that what Hawkeye's doing is kind of a yoga pose.
Yeah.
Like kind of a proud warrior moment or something.
Sure. So I believe that Stevie Speed, right before the spin, turned Yoshi into angsty teenage Yoshi with a Hot Topic brand Hot Topic t-shirt. So I feel like maybe it's Yoshi trying to be the cool angsty kid, but not really knowing how to be cool and angsty.
Yeah, I think we all went through that phase a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there were some ill-conceived South Park t-shirts or the like. Are you concerned about what's happening to Yoshi's nose?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to take that one?
It's like a blobfish. It's the best way I can describe that. It looks like a blobfish. I mean, I do see that Red Aaron, still in the upper right-hand corner, has given Barney some Sasquatch legs, and they are sparkly. But it's an abomination. Red Aaron, what you've drawn on Yoshi's nose is an abomination, and it should be killed with fire.
Yoshi's nose looks like a grown-up Charlie Brown. And it's really disheartening somehow.
It's so unsettling.
Also, every once in a while, Red Aaron on your screen, the sunglasses come back and they go on just like a random spot. It's really funny.
Aaron is laughing. Red Aaron is laughing too hard to draw. Well, that's been my job, folks. I'm out.
So we still don't know what's going on with what Red Aaron has done to Yoshi's nose. But meanwhile, over on the left-hand side of the canvas, Stevie Speed has been working up a lot of green things. Now we've got our downward dog. I guess that's our upward dog?
Yeah. All right. So.
Do I need to explain it to you, cretins? It's obvious. This is storytelling at work. The downward dog is when Hawkeye or whatever his name is buries a dog. The dog is buried alive. The dog is downward. This shouldn't be hard.
Oh. So
I'm really funny, and you're not getting it.
I think we're confused because Hawkeye's dog is not named Spot. Hawkeye's dog is named Lucky.
I thought it was Pizza Dog.
Well, it's nobody's looking out for Sideways Demon Pizza Mutts, like Sideways, but the dog is actually called Lucky.
Got it.
Yeah. Poor Sideways Demon Pizza Mutts.
Yeah, I would give a lot of things just to see the bunch of grapes that's just dangling from Hawkeye's crotch get covered up by literally anything. It's very distracting and strange. And I'm concerned for him, really. Was he just, exposed to one too many cosmic radiations, and this is the outcome? It's hard to say.
So, Aaron is in the lower right-hand corner drawing a very sassy dog ?
For what it's worth, as a child, I had a dog named Sassy.
Oh, fun! Well,
That's something that everyone knew about you and can definitely relate to.
Yeah, we are 10 seconds from the next spin of the wheel, which is now 6, which is now 5, and spin of the wheel. Spinny wheel time. There we go.
All right, spinny wheel time. Stevie Speed gets watermelon animals, and Red Aaron gets Dracula Showdown. Any respins, Stevie Speed?
I'm gonna use mine, Ross. Frickin' pay attention.
All right. Ooh, yes.
So producer Steve, the clock reset, and we should be at 9:31 and not 19:31.
We're working on that. All right. Meanwhile, yep. Red Aaron, are you good with Dracula Showdown?
Yes.
Great.
Okay. Well, while we get the clock handled, why don't we send it over to the pirate chap, whose name I completely didn't catch because I was like, oh, hey, it's a pirate.
That would be Captain Bloodbeard.
Captain Bloodbeard here. How are you doing, Colleen and new Rossnover?
Well, I think I'm doing great. I don't know, and I can't say anything.
Excellent! In the chat, we have lots of emotes being spammed per usual, but to be honest, a little bit less than we are used to seeing. And remember, if you would like to use these emotes in the chat, the Wheel of Death, the 3-2-1, the art fight, the bootylicious booty of your Baron von Sexiful, all you have to do is use your Amazon Prime free subscription and subscribe to Super Art Fight here on Twitch. It's very easy. It's very free. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, we have loads of things going on in chat because this has been an explosive bout with the grapes and the drama. I love it. I love it. We don't have anything specific in the chat as it has been rolling pretty consistently without my help at all. So I shall check in with you on the next bout. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. Well, we have a Grimace watermelon, which I've just been staring at while Stevie Speed draws it. Grimace looks real bad, but also a watermelon. Ross, what are you seeing?
Well, in the bottom right-hand corner, Stevie Speed just didn't like his opponent's dog, so he just marked it dumb and then labeled it an idiot. Which, I mean, it's a high level of, artistic talent that it takes to just like label it like that. That really shows the level of camaraderie, sportsmanship, and research and thoughtfulness that really Stevie Speed is bringing to the match here, which I really appreciate.
Thank you, Ross. It's nice to finally get a genuine compliment.
You're welcome. Colleen, how about you?
Well, we've got our Dracula showdown up in the top middle bout. The top middle portion of the canvas of this bout. Missing some words. And it looks pretty epic, to be honest with you. I only see one of them. Oh, I see. They both have like one little bitty fang hanging out, which makes them look kind of cute, and vampy. And it looks like Hawkeye got turned into a vampire as well. And we have some vampire grapes. It's just vampires all over the canvas.
Do you think wouldn't a vampire grape be a raisin?
Sure. Especially because we have 43 seconds till the next spin of the bout. But would it be a raisin, though?
Maybe it just leaves behind raisins?
Yeah, I think it's raisins are the byproduct of vampirism.
That would make some sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just drunk all the time.
Yes. And Stevie Speed has drawn a sun with, I'm assuming, some super cola. And we are 13 seconds from the spin. And we'll see what everyone gets next.
For a second, I thought that super cola was an air horn, and I thought the idea of a sun that had sunglasses with an air horn was really gonna, evolve the stereotype.
Yep, and we're spinning the wheel. And Stevie Speed has snakes with legs, and Red Aaron gets Bunny's home planet. Aaron, do you want to respin?
No. I have thought long and hard about what Bunny's home planet must be like.
All right. Well, I do want to say that I really like at the bottom right-hand corner, Red Aaron's little bat boy Dracula with the little grapes on his nose. Quite cute. All right. Ross, what are you seeing?
I mean, I feel like what I'm seeing is still kind of catching up to what's already happened. I mean, we've got the watermelon in the mouth of that Bat Boy Dracula. I totally missed it when Stevie Speed drew a yoga tank top onto Barney in the top right, which really, was a great tie-in of that topic and really brought it home for me. Also, that Sasquatch snap in the middle that's on the green grapes. Like we've now got 3/4 of a Sasquatch split amongst Yoshi's nose, Barney's legs, and those grapes. And so I just feel like we're like slowly doing a Sasquatch limb scavenger hunt across the canvas. And then you just got a dumb looking cat on the left from Stevie Speed. It just is completely just sitting there, just doing nothing. I don't even know why. Why not? But like, why?
Oh, because there's a watermelon.
I feel like
My
I'm missing
cat-
something. Is there like a cat thing with watermelons that I'm not familiar with?
I think
I had
so.
watermelon animals, Ross. Watermelon animals. It's a cat and a watermelon. What do you want from me?
Oh, okay.
I
There
do.
it
I do want to say that I did notice that we did actually have a full-on attack on the canvas. Stevie Speed drew that sun, and what I hadn't realized was that the little vampires that are in the rays of the sun are on fire because
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
vampires.
Vampires don't do well with the sun.
No.
Grapes or otherwise. So that's a pretty devastating assault from Stevie Speed. Also, we've got snakes with legs appearing all over the canvas. Right now, it looks more like snakes with boots, some of which in skates. But you know what? Can't have a foot without a leg, I guess.
Well, we are 2 minutes from the end of this bout, and it looks like we found Bunny's home planet, and it is the face of Garfield.
Yeah, that checks out. I gotta be
Yeah.
honest, that 100% checks out.
And I am assuming that we are getting 18 sexy bunnies in those grapes. Okay, cat.
Yeah, I believe so. And I do want to point out, on the planet of Garfield, there are no Mondays.
The best thing about Planet Garfield. And oh no, unfortunately, from the pen of Stevie Speed, there has been a nuclear explosion on the face of the Planet Garfield. Like right in his eye. Like just...
That's what happened to Lyman.
Yeah. Oh man.
So much for that. Well, 1 minute to go. All our artists working to finish out strong in the last minute of this bout. Will Cool Red Aaron run victorious, or will Stevie Speed, on his day off, bring home a victory with a cat next to a watermelon? Really anyone's game here. And only 6 seconds remaining in the bout. Colleen, any final thoughts?
Well, I am enjoying the nice juxtapositions of snakes with shoes on and just bunnies appearing all over this canvas. It's a nice balance of weird, but it's a good balance.
And 10 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stylus is down, caps on, markers, put it all away, because that's an art fight.
All right. Well, producer Steve, let's get that poll going in the chat. And Ross, do you want to check in with Red Aaron?
Yeah, Red Aaron, how you doing?
Oh, I mean, wait, no. Nothing's wrong. But I did put a moon in that corner specifically so that the vampires would be okay. And I really, really, really got upset about the sun. I tried to make it back a moon at the very end. But that moon was there for the vampires to be comfortable.
Yeah, great. Well, sorry about that, but it seems to have worked out okay. What happened to Yoshi's nose? I have to ask.
Well, that was turning it into a Sasquatch.
Mhm.
I think I'm realizing that maybe I don't know what Sasquatch noses look like. Colleen's description of a blobfish was really, and even I can even see the Charlie Brown. I see where both of you guys were coming from. Yeah, that was just a thing that happened. I mean, an intentional thing that happened that is good.
Okay. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Colleen.
All right, Stevie Speed.
Oh, Red Aaron's afraid of the sun, huh? Yeah, it makes sense. A pale nerd like her doesn't ever go outside, not like a hot jock like me. You know, Colleen, I don't care what you're going to ask. I know that I crushed this canvas, that I am the deserving winner. Even on my day off, I come in here and I kick ass. I take names. Everything just absolutely went right for me today. I know this canvas is mine. I don't even need to look at the results. I know that I've won. I'm going to just not stop listening from here on out. And once the results screen comes up, I know that I'll be the winner and that'll be the end of it. So thank you guys so much. I'm so happy to have my fans here to watch me destroy Red Aaron. As always, I always do. It seems like I'm always destroying Red Aaron. I'm cool and hot and a jock.
Well, like most jocks, didn't let a woman get a word in edgewise. So, anyway, Ross, what do you feel about this canvas?
Oh, man. I mean, this makes me want to eat some fruit snacks and maybe just some gummies along with it. And just stare off into the middle of distance and contemplate existence itself.
It does, yeah, that's the feeling I get as well. It's just one massive existential crisis. That is what this canvas says to me. All right, I think we may have a winner. Producer Steve, please pop that up there. Oh, look at this. It is a flip from the last one. Congratulations, Red Aaron. I think cool may be a good look on you.
Good. I will continue to be cool in the future.
All right, Red Aaron, what was one thing that you really liked about this canvas that's not the Sasquatch nose?
Oh wait, let me bring the canvas back up. It is gone now. Okay. No, I really liked our grape opener, and also any chance to push Hawkeye Initiative. Yeah.
All right. Well, Red Aaron, do you have anything that you want to plug?
Oh, yes. Thank you for asking. Where you can find my art. You can find it at twitch.tv/superartfight. Not only do you occasionally see me draw there, but I'm also playing D&D with my fellow art fight friends every Thursday.
It's true. It's a good time had by all. Everyone should, watch it. Not saying because I DM it or anything, but whatever. I'm going to throw it to Ross to talk to Stevie Speed.
Yeah, Stevie Speed, cool jock guy,
Oh,
bro.
whatever your name is, I'm so stoked that I got the win tonight. It was everything I hoped. Great to get the W. I know that I'm going to parlay this into moving on in the tournament next week. I might be in the redemption bracket, but we all know that I don't need that. I'm forever. W. I'd like all my sponsors, Coca-Cola, just everyone who comes out to support me every single week. I know you're all sending me diecast to get signed. As soon as I can.
I'm sorry, Steve.
Thank you so much, whatever your name is. I will catch you later.
Steve, you lost.
All right. Do you have anything to plug? Stevie Speed, nope, no, okay. All right. Plug, yeah, we'll put some things in the chat for you, Stevie Speed. Okay, great. That was fun. Colleen, we got anything else before we go on to the next match?
Well, that was about yes. Let's
Yeah, it was about 20 minutes.
before we go on, let's take a time, if we can, look at the bracket as it stands right now. I don't know if maybe, there we go. Thank you, producer Steve. As you can see, we now have it updated with titanium. And just, these are the things that are coming up. And also, I think it's probably time to bring up merch again, right? Like, we should do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, we have the titanium shirt from Super Art Fantasy, the hot piece of axe. But as you know, since titanium won this time, it might be a good shirt to buy to really rep your art fighter. And also Pickle Marty, which, Ross, that was a thing, and it was a little weird, but it makes a really good shirt.
Yeah, please help us preserve Marty for forever with this Pickle Marty shirt. It's kind of a big deal.
Yep, it is. Anyway, let us get into the next bout.
Don't be sour about it.
Man, I hate pickles.
I'm really gherking your chain here.
Yep. Anyway, so I'm gonna bring out our next artist. She has busted through the proverbial glass ceiling to become the HBIC CEO goddess supreme. Joining us from a very balmy 78 degrees Key West, here's Atropa Belladonna.
Colleen? My darling, you there?
I am indeed here. Hello.
Hi there. I apologize. I've gotten, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I've just been organizing my flowers from some of my admirers and my amazing, wonderful secretary, Adonis,
You are quite popular. I mean, I understand why, because you're amazing. I'm not partial or anything.
Well, darling,
yeah.
did you get what I gave you? You remember today's Valentine's Day, right? We appreciate our wonderful women who support us.
I did. You got me a flower crown. It's so pretty. Look at me go.
Gorgeous, honey. Look at
Thank you very much. I feel very cute, and I shall treasure it always.
Flower.
Oh, thank you. This is a lovely gift. So, how do you feel about tonight being an eliminator match?
I'm not too worried. I'm here to have a good time, but I think I did a pretty good job last time going against that groovy fella. So, let's bring it on. Let's have some fun, right?
All right. Sounds like it's going to be great for you no matter what. Ross, why don't you introduce our next artist?
Okay, well, hailing to us from a small suburban duplex somewhere in the suburbs of somewhere, I have been informed that his gout isn't bothering him anymore. When I asked for what details to explain in his introduction, ladies and gentlemen, it's your Uncle Al. Uncle Al. Uncle Al, I think you're on mute.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, I was on mute. I was on mute. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kids, I'm sorry about this. This rig that you set up, Scott came over the other day, your step-nephew. He came over the other day to borrow some money, and he was screwing with the iPad a little bit. So I'm trying to get this thing back on, back to get it working.
Yeah, so your audio's working, but we can't see you. Can you hit the video button? There should be like a little camera icon.
It says start video.
Yeah, so click that.
That one. Okay, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes. Yeah, what's behind you?
What do you mean what's behind me? It's my kitchen, like usual.
No, there's like a video. There's like a video behind you.
Oh, that thing. That thing's still up. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Scott, your step-nephew.
My step-nephew.
No, I'm sorry, your step-cousin. Sorry.
Right, yep, twice removed.
He came over, and I guess he put this meme virtual background on. Don't worry, I'm actually not in a Dunkin' Donuts rapping with Al Pacino. That's just something that he put up. Thought would be a joke. How do I get this thing off? There we go.
Oh, there we go.
That's much better.
Yeah.
That's
I
much
kind of liked
God.
it.
I was really
Not-
freaking out for a second.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah. How you doing tonight, Al?
Honestly, not too great. Look, it's Valentine's Eve, and normally I spend it with your Aunt Jeannie, but she's, she got really mad because I'm doing this instead. So I guess it's the couch tonight. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it up to her tomorrow. Tomorrow's actual Valentine's. So,
there's an N. It's Valentine's Day.
no, I don't think so.
Okay, great. Well, yeah. So let's go over to the canvas, huh? Producer Steve, can we make it happen? So this bout is scheduled for one fall and has a 20-minute time limit. Starting us off, we have a Tropa Belladonna with red things and Uncle Al with black things. So that'll be culturally sensitive, I'm sure. A Tropa Belladonna, are you ready?
Why, yes, I am, Rossifer.
Okay, and Uncle Al, are you ready?
Yeah, I think I'm good to go. I got everything up.
Okay, great. Yeah, great. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, art fight. Colleen, help, just help.
It is what it is. We've got some things, but what's nice is that straight off the we've got some flowers in the lower left corner from a Tropa Belladonna, and we've got a foot from Uncle Al in the right.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where we're going with it, but there is a foot.
Yeah, it sure is. That is definitely 100% a foot. So we've got a match. Oh, there's a match on the flowers there. That can't be good. Is one of the toes like miscolored?
That's right. It's my frostbitten middle pink middle toe. It's remember that time, Ross, when you were helping me shovel the walk, and I was saying, gosh, it's sure is cold out here. I don't know if I should be out here, but without socks, sometimes you got to wear those wool socks in the wintertime. It gets really cold here, and
how did you freeze just the middle one?
Oh, got a hole in one of my thinner socks, so naturally.
That checks out. Okay, great. So that's your foot.
That's my foot. That's right.
Got it.
And I don't know if you knew this about frostbitten toes, but they turn black right before they're about to fall off.
Ugh. Well, now it's on fire.
They're on fire.
Yeah, gosh, I better fix that.
Don't worry, honey. I'm gonna warm you up.
No, it's okay. I think I got it.
No, it's all right. Give you a little fire. Fix that toe.
Okay, well, we've got a ton of fire down at the bottom there, Ross. What I thought was flowers, I don't think is actually flowers.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just fire at this point.
Yeah. But we've got a tuba Bengay, so maybe that'll help things out.
Oh, it will definitely help. Trust me.
With the not with the frostbite, but is there that's just the athlete's foot?
Well, I mean, my foot is on fire, right? Get the little red lightning bolts, on the commercial. It's kind of like that. So I'm just applying some Bengay to my foot there to cool it off.
I really feel like Bengay is like the quintessential uncle smell, so that makes sense to me.
And now it's a happy foot. So happy. He's gonna lose that toe, but he's still happy.
Yeah, well, that's good. You really put the fun in bunions.
That's pretty good. You should be a comedian, Ross.
Thanks, buddy. Colleen, help.
I don't know if I can help you, but I think Atropa has turned that smile into a frown, so the smile is now upside down. And with, presumably a mustache. Both of them, Atropa giving the red outline to the mustache and Uncle Al coloring it in. We are about a minute out from the second spin. No, first spin of the wheel. I know what time is. It's fine. And you know what, Ross? I don't think I can help you.
That is okay. Hopefully the wheel will in just a mere 45 seconds. So as now, that toe is turned black and more gross. No, I'm just not gonna.
That's accurate. That's what it actually looked like. Rather than show you a picture, which is really gross, I decided to draw one.
Yeah, thanks. So now we've got Atropa turning what was a tube of Bengay into something else.
A little wine.
Some wine.
I think we can get a little sensual up in here with a nice old glass of red, don't you think?
Sure. Love that. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin that wheel. Okay, Atropa, Belladonna, and Uncle Al both have their respins. Atropa gets baby farts, and Uncle Al gets spaghetti fist. Atropa, would you like to use your respin?
I think I'll keep it.
Okay, and Uncle Al, you gonna stick with spaghetti fist?
Yeah, that sounds good. I like
Okay.
spaghetti.
Sure.
You ever been to spaghetti night at the Elks Club?
I mean, you did try to take me that one time, but we couldn't go because your Buick LeSabre was in the shop.
It's true. Next time you visit, spaghetti's on me. Well, it's technically on them at the Elks Club.
Right. So now we've got things are just farting on the canvas. Atropa, are that guy's shins farting? What's going on?
Just adding a couple tiny little baby farts all over the canvas. Just little
Oh,
ones. Just little guys,
see.
you know?
Little guys.
Little guys.
You could say that they're a shy poot. Oh boy. So I believe Uncle Al that you've drawn your foot bath.
That's right. This is what we call an in the woods foot bath, where it's just a tin barrel underneath some firewood that's been lit aflame. If you don't have plugs, that's what you got to use in the wilderness.
All right. You got to get it nice and toasty to really, I guess, make that frostbitten toe feel a little better.
That's right. Still gonna lose that toe, but it'll feel really nice.
Well, I'm hoping for a better outcome than that, but that's all right. It seems like we've got a lot of little poops. What are you seeing, Ross?
Well, I think we're getting our spaghetti fist there in the middle of the canvas from Uncle Al. The tricky thing about spaghetti fist is that is a whole lot of noodles to draw. So he's going to be at that for a minute, I do think. While meanwhile, I think a baby just farted out of its mouth, which I don't want to think about too much, to be honest.
That's called burping, Ross. I had to do it a fair amount, back when I had to take care of you on some weekends.
I really don't. Yeah.
I understand. Everybody burps, everybody farts. And you know what? With that, let's check in with that pirate dude again. Pirate beard of some color.
Captain Bloodbeard.
I, new Ross Nova and Miss Colleen. It is I, Captain Bloodbeard, and First Mate Murder Mittens here. Mwah. You see, I've been eyeing the chat during this bout, and seeing as you've been so about these puns recently, Trudy2383 commented, the agony of defeat.
I get it.
She is a SAF chatter truly a foot above the rest. Yes. Yeah. Well, I'd like to give a minute to thank all the fine folks here who have been supporting us here this broadcast. We got Peach's Head, DBDL 420, and Nightmare Phantom. Thank you very much for your follow. We really appreciate ye. But this has been Bloodbeard and First Mate Murder Mittens saying farewell from the shores of Drumstick Isle. And remember to keep it wet, Baltimore.
And
You know, I
there
do
goes-
like that Murder Mittens.
Yeah, there goes Captain Bloodbeard, keeping it wet,
Ooh,
which I guess is a good thing.
I'm wondering if those butt cheeks that were drawn on the canvas by Atropa, it kind of looks like that one might have been a little wet too.
Yeah, I think so. So now we've got. Oof. Sorry, my internet lagged for a second, and a lot of art just caught up to me there.
We're 10 seconds out though of that spin, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, this canvas looks like everybody just ate a little too much cheese.
All right, let's see what we've got with this spin. Atropa Belladonna gets chicken pot pie, and Uncle Al, you get make it fancy. Do either of you want to respin?
I'll take a respin.
All right, we have a respin for Atropa. Uncle Al, are you good?
I can make it fancy. Trust me, you should see the amount of doilies that we have sitting around the condo.
All right then. Atropa gets what would your minions be? And we know that Atropa has plenty. All right, let's get to it. Well,
Oh, it looks like we're getting some doilies on knees over there on the left-hand side of the canvas from Uncle Al. And they're shiny.
they're sparkly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen a sparkly doily, but I don't have any doilies here, so who am I to judge?
Yeah, when did doilies stop being like a sign of delicate fanciness? Because that was definitely a thing, apparently, when my grandmother decorated.
My mom's got some doilies, so maybe boomers?
Also, can we agree that doily, just as a word, is silly?
Yes, 100% fact.
Yeah.
I don't know if Atropa Belladonna is drawing Uncle Al or drawing you, Ross. I think it might be you, Ross, with the tank top.
Hard to say at this point. We'll find out in a minute.
Though it might be Uncle Al with a cardigan. I'm sure we. Oh, I'm gonna say that it's probably Uncle Al with the hair. No offense.
None taken. I mean, none taken. Like how the Lord took the hair from me, and then I had to take it off my butt and plug it into my head. No good. That's fine.
Atropa, is that Uncle Al?
That is, and you see, I wouldn't look at my employees as minions, but I'm getting some real good vibes from Al, and I think I'd like to offer him a job. Al, would you like to come work for me, honey?
Thank you, but I'm spoken for. I've been working for the warehouse at Staples for 30 years. They pay me great. I got a nice 401k package. I'm perfectly happy. Thank you very much, though. I really appreciate it.
Well, I'll get you one of these days. I'll get you.
All right, Ross. It looks like in the
I
upper
think you'd be a good
left.
asset.
It looks like in the upper left corner from Uncle Al is a sofa that has been covered in plastic.
Yeah.
That's our fancy sofa.
Well, that's how you keep it fancy, right? You got to keep it in that plastic.
That's right. Gotta keep it fresh. And no spills. No spills. We're not going to have a repeat of the time I let you house sit for the weekend and you threw a rager back in high school, Russ. Don't think I know that wasn't you.
I mean, it was a few friends, but we got into the Cheese Whiz, and I'm sorry. I thought if we just flipped over the cushion, you wouldn't notice. But little did I know you'd already flipped that cushion once to hide another stain. So
yeah, well, that's between you and me, okay? Don't tell your Aunt Jeannie. She'll. I'm already in the doghouse. All right.
Right. But now, have you just drawn like a spoon mounted on the wall?
Nothing's fancier than a mounted spoon, Ross. Try and tell me otherwise.
All right. And meanwhile, we've got Atropa Belladonna's henchman over there on the left. And I believe it's just a straight up minion. Isn't that right, Colleen?
I mean, considering that Atropa is based in Florida, yeah, that makes sense to me. We are 30 seconds from the last spin of this bout, this eliminator bout. So it's a pretty big deal since we're, halfway through this tournament? Yes. Answer my own question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we've got another minion that's just popped up in the top right. And it seems Uncle Al is fixing the hat to a different hat and spinning the wheel.
Yeah, one more flippy-do of the wheel.
All right, Atropa Belladonna gets things that rhyme with fight, and Uncle Al gets adorably evil. Uncle Al, do you want to do a respin?
No, I'm good with that. I got it.
All right, fantastic. Let's get down to it.
So, our adorably evil coming in together in black ink from Uncle Al, while meanwhile, things that rhyme with fight from Atropa Belladonna, we've got flight. All right, off to a good start there. This will be a fun game for us for the next couple minutes.
Yeah. Let's see. Uncle Al's got a... We're not sure yet, but we'll get there.
I believe is that Aunt Jeannie?
Look, between you and me, yeah. Luckily, she's not watching this, and I don't think she has any interest in it. So between you and me, there's your Uncle Jeannie, and adorably evil. I love her to death, but boy, she can give me a run for my money sometimes.
Is she asking you for the rent?
Look, I'm a little behind this month, okay? This is... I'm not going to say this is a biographical drawing, Ross, but it is.
Oh, okay. Well, to move on from that, Atropa Belladonna has drawn one of the Super Mario... I can say words. Super Mario little planty-doos biting the head of Uncle Al.
Oh no! Hey, that's my wife.
Oh,
but where's that Mario? I'm gonna show him what for.
Wait, how does that rhyme with fight?
Bite.
Got it.
Yep, we're still on the run.
How does plant rhyme with fight? I'm really doing great tonight. All right, still working here. On the left-hand side, Uncle Al now taking that piranha plant, turning it into a kitty cat. And on the right-hand side, meanwhile, we've got the moon and a bunch of stars. Night.
Yeah, night. Yeah, night rhymes with fight. We're getting some good rhymes here.
You can tell I did the New York Times crossword. But like the mini one, the one that's like 5 by 5.
Mm-hmm. All right, we are 2 minutes out from the end of this bout, and we will find out who is moving on in this tournament. For the
That wasn't just any kitty cat. That's Archimedes. You know Archimedes.
Oh, you mean your cat Archimedes?
That's right. He always scratches you, but he loves us.
Well, yeah. Well, I told you I'm allergic to him.
Yeah, well, I think that's just an excuse. He wants you to pet him.
I know, but I asked you just like keep him in the other room, and then when I didn't have a chance to take the Claritin, and you just keep insisting on putting him on my lap.
Yeah, well, excuses.
Oh, we've got a kite coming in from the pen of Atropa, another ite rhyme word. And I think that's Ross in the bottom corner.
It's little baby Ross. Look at all that baby fat. Adorably evil. Really funny topic, guys. Yeah, I used to call you a little devil.
You did. I remember that. Yeah. Until I was like, I don't know, 15.
And you're like a little inner tube. Remember you got stuck that one time? Oh,
yeah.
God, that's funny.
Yeah, I couldn't get out of the inner tube.
And we had to use scissors to pop it, and you were so sad.
Well, we have about 20 some seconds left, and it seems that Atropa has, I'm sorry, Ross, but it seems like you have a stinky in your diaper, you have given a full poot, and we are at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stylus is down. That is an art fight.
Look at that.
So, Producer Steve, may we have the vote thingy, please? Poll. Vote. The words are failing me at the moment.
Yeah, it's called a VODs.
Yes. Producer Steve, can we have the votey do? Thank you very much.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Ross, do you want to chat with Atropa?
Yeah, Atropa Belladonna, amazing match. You did a lot of rhyming, a lot of fire. What sticks out most to you?
Thank you very much, Ronald. I was really happy with all the little rhymes I got to put at the end there. That made me pretty happy. Flight and kite and night. All the fun stuff. Fun to rhyme.
Yeah, super fun to rhyme. So, coming into tonight, were you nervous? Are you nervous now? How does it feel?
No, I'm not too nervous, but I will say Uncle Al is an amazing adversary, but I'm gonna once again say I think he'd be an even better employee, and I would like to offer him a job again. I really would. I'm gonna keep trying.
Is that win or lose?
Win or lose. I'm not beyond being, excited for my employees when they win. It's all right to lose.
All right. No, it's good life advice, good philosophy. Colleen?
Sure. Hey, Uncle Al.
Hey, hi, Colleen. How are you?
I'm good. So how do you think this match went for you?
Oh gosh, look, I feel bad saying it, but it was really cathartic getting to draw Jeannie. I've been such a putz. I'm sorry, baby. I love you. She's not going to see this, but this is me practicing for what I'm going to say tonight, so I don't have to sleep on the fancy sofa.
Yeah, I would imagine sleeping on plastic is not exactly the most comfortable sleep. Is there anything that stuck out for you that you really enjoyed drawing in this bout?
Yeah, I love drawing. I love drawing the footpath. It calms me down almost as much as it calms me down to put my feet legitimately in a footpath. But this brought me back to the time we went camping. Remember that? Oh God, that was such a great time. Yeah, it was raining the whole time. And we had nothing but spam to eat, but we had a lot of fun. And boy, that footbath, that takes me back. So in conclusion, Anything I draw on the canvas makes me feel happy, Colleen. It reminds me of a memory lost to time.
Well, it was a great camping trip, whether it was raining or not. So I think we do have a winner now. May we have that, Producer Steve? Oh, hey, look! Uncle Al, you won!
I did it again. Wow. Jeez, beginner's luck. Am I right? Wow. I hate that picture. Why did they use that? I swear to God. Anyway, great job, right? I mean, listen, Mrs. Belladonna, thank you very much for being such a great opponent for me. Once again, I'll have to politely decline on your offer.
Oh, Albert, I am going to get you one of these days, I promise.
All right. Well, Uncle Al, do you have anything that you want to plug before we go? Promote yourself in any way?
Oh, I'm promoting. Look, I have this slice of paper I read off of every time, so I'm just going to read off it. Please help my neighbor out. He's a lovely young man. He's an artist. He goes by the handle Dude Exclamation on Twitter. He's posts some art. He does other stuff like the One Piece podcast, which you can listen to every week, and Toho Yaro, which you can listen to about every other 2 weeks semi-regularly. It's a Japanese film podcast. And there's also Super Art Fight. I've never seen him here, but apparently he does it too. Check him out.
Well, thank you very much. And, your pronunciation of things is quite excellent. Ross, I'm going to throw it to you to speak with Atropa.
Yeah, Atropa, sorry the match didn't go your way, but, anything you'd like to plug?
That's all right. I'm happy for Al. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful day. I would like to go ahead and plug Dreamy Cactus Co. on Instagram. It is where I post all of my art.
Well, thank you very much, Atropa. And now we have come, sadly, to the end of another Super Art Fight. We wish it could go on forever. And before we go, let's look at those updated brackets so you know what is coming for next week. All right, and it looks like whoever wins next week, whether it be Rave Royale or General Storm Sketch, will be going up against Uncle Al. And then in the comeback bout between Stevie Speed and Bunny, will be going against Titanium. And one of them and the other will be in the final. So, semifinal next week. It's going to be quite interesting, and we will see who wins. All right, Ross.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah. Oh. Well, let me ask you this. Do you have anything, Colleen, that you would like to plug?
Well, obviously, I would like to plug Super Art Fantasy. We play D&D at 7:30 p.m.-ish on Thursdays, and it's a lot of fun. And we just hang out and boppy do the heck out of things, and it's a good time.
I'm so glad to hear it. So I know I was a part of it for a while. I hope to come back soon, but I always have a fun time, and I actually have tuned in a couple times. It's great to see what everyone's up to. If you want to follow my stuff, you can, of course, follow all the things Super Art Fight. And my Twitter is probably the best place to follow what I'm up to, which is twitter.com/Rosscott, ROSSCOTT. And I still have comics. I haven't posted a new one in ages, but I've been thinking about some new ones. So go to systemcomic.com. And if I ever do post new ones, you can see them there. And if not, just read the, 800 and something that I've already got posted. And that should tide you over for like a day at least. So go check those things out. And also my Instagram, which got posted in the chat. So go check that out or whatever. But for both Colleen and myself, I guess let me plug Art Fight stuff one more time. Follow us on Patreon, subscribe to us on Twitch, subscribe to us on the YouTubes. Tell all your friends about the show next week, where all of those the tournament will continue onward, and we'll have 3 more amazing bouts for you. Geez, Colleen, do we have anything else we got to cover?
I think that is covering all of our bases. And with that, this has been a super art fight, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, friends.
Bye, gang.